What up, YouTube? Today on my RC channel, I'm going to be installing this old school Novak motor in Grandpa BB's Sakura D4. He has this souped up race motor with a super strong magnet, and it has this very heavy cogging, and it's causing some handling issues. So I'm going to put this motor in there that's very light on the cogging and see if that makes any difference. Hopefully it'll make a dramatic difference and make this car an actual drivable drift car. Alright, with any luck, that'll be the only soldering I have to do for this project. It's a lot easier with the right equipment, let me tell you. Good soldering iron, game changer. Alright, so this is the motor he had in there. It's a Hobby Wing X-Run V10 13.5. I don't know if you guys have ever used these. It looks like a pretty sweet racing motor, but I don't think it'll be good for this drift car stuff. I really don't. I've got this Novak motor in here, and we're about to fire it up and test it out. I got to finish a couple of little things here and there, and I'll do that off camera. So here we are about to fire this thing up, see how it works. Hopefully it doesn't melt the speed control or anything weird. Fingers crossed. Ooh. All right. Seems to be working. I'm gonna go give this thing a test drive. Okay, so that motor swap left us with a much more controllable car. However, in transitions from tight lefts to tight rights, it still wants to whip around. So I think that we need to add a little bit of camber to the front and a little bit of toe out. The toe out should make it a little bit more predictable. Alright, so what I did to get some camber and some toe out is I moved the ball studs to the inner forward position on these steering knuckles here, and that's given me both toe out and camber. So here in a second I will measure that up and see where it sits. Alright, I have adjusted the Ackerman to be more parallel at extreme angle. Hopefully that'll be it to get this car more squared away. I gotta reduce the travel there. Well, that seems to be the ticket. Something's wrong with the third channel, so it's not turning the gyro up all the way. It drives pretty dang good now, so we're just gonna leave it and let him have it this way. Alright, to sum up everything we did today, to make this drift car work quite a bit better than it was working before, we switched over to a less powerful motor, added toe out to the front to make it a little bit more predictable at speed, and we also changed the Ackerman so that the wheels were more parallel with each other at extreme angle. Also, there seemed like there wasn't enough gain, so we disconnected the third channel on this Sky RC gyro. So maybe the gyro's defective, maybe the channel on the receiver's defective. I don't know, but I unplugged it. It's working quite a bit better. And I think that's a wrap.